All right, we are 2 minutes from show. 2 minutes. Yeah, Delia, you're going to be on 2. We're just setting the bump shot for the end of the show. Good evening.
I like that though. You know?
Oh yeah, we did this last night. 30. Off the top, we will have a 54-second cold open, followed by animation to Delia on 2 at the Neoti. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have a good show, y'all.
Right now at 11.
Cold open rolls, 54 seconds. Animation to Delia on camera 2 next.
I hope people are helping Ukraine go through this.
Right here at home, people are showing their support for the country. Bitterly cold temperatures to start your Monday with those very gusty winds. I'll talk about when it'll warm up coming up.
30 seconds.
A car in D.C. backing up hits a parked truck, then crashes into a nail salon.
Whoopsies.
We hear from neighbors who live above the crash scene.
It's just unusual because it's a very narrow street and a very, very crowded.
And
15.
it's the final countdown. 4 teams left in the running to win an NCAA title. Find out who will be traveling
10.
to New Orleans
Her mic is
for
hot.
the big game. Live from the nation's capital, WSA 9 News starts right now.
And animation.
And we start tonight with the ongoing war in Ukraine. Good evening, everyone. I'm Delia Gonzalez. Thanks for staying up with us. The country's leader, President Vladimir Zelensky, accused the U.S. of cowardice and is now calling for more tanks and planes from NATO to fight Russia's military.
Vio.
Zelensky lashed out at the West
We'll have a 4-second stop though
Hong Kong
next.
over sending jets to protect the people of Ukraine. But since the start of Russia's attack, President Biden said he does not want to increase tensions there. It took firefighters in Lviv 14 hours to put out a fire after an airstrike hit an oil facility there. Across the country, thousands of people in Kharkiv are finding shelter wherever they can.
4
The
seconds.
trains are also used as shelters. You can see people staying overnight inside the trains.
Q.
People right here at home
6-second
showing
nap, though,
their
next.
support for Ukraine.
6 seconds. Delia on cam next in a box.
Today, supporters gathered at the Lincoln Memorial to call for more U.S. aid. Tom Dempsey spoke to demonstrators from Ukraine who are calling for help for their homeland.
Package rolls. 139 in package.
On the steps of the Lincoln Memorial on Sunday, a call to help Ukraine came not only from the podium, but also from those who showed up waving flags and holding signs.
Everybody came here, I believe, is to stop Russians, stop Putin.
My aunt and my cousins just evacuated to Poland, and my uncle obviously stayed back to fight.
Diana Shishko traveled down from Boston this weekend to be part of the gathering. With family members back home in Ukraine, she echoed other speakers saying more military assistance must come soon.
It's life and death. It's life and death, and there's nothing more serious than that.
1 minute left
The
in
rally
package.
came weeks after a similar event at the same spot just days before the Russian invasion began. After so much tragedy and destruction, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky warned of fighting possibly spreading to other countries during a virtual address to the crowd.
This is only the beginning for Russia on the Ukrainian land. Russia is trying to defeat the freedom of all people in Europe.
Organizers for this event at the Lincoln Memorial described how parts of Ukraine don't have days or weeks to wait for assistance. Some places may only have a few hours, which made this event and the call for help that much more crucial.
We will win this war.
With many in the crowd on Sunday thinking of loved
15.
ones back home in Ukraine, they hope
Delia on
more
cam
aid
next for
comes
Neoti.
quickly before the war possibly gets even worse.
I hope other countries realize what's going on, and I hope
Yep.
people are helping
Stand by.
go through this.
Tom Dempsey, WUSA 9.
And she's up.
Supporters of a popular Arlington coffee bar turned out today to show their support for the county's sister city in Ukraine.
Vio.
Representatives from the Arlington Sister
29
City
second stop,
Association
though,
held a
next.
bake sale, food and wine tasting at Northside Social today. They introduced residents to Ukrainian culture and raised money to help the war-torn country.
We are here to support
29
our
seconds.
sister city with Arlington County. We've had a long-standing relationship with Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine, and Arlington City, and we want to be able to support our sister city, knowing
Shall
that
we
in the
continue
past,
VO,
we've
then
had
back
amazing
on the
exchanges,
cam for the
whether it's at
Neoti.
the county level with our firefighters. We've had student exchanges.
Stand by, 5
Ivano-Frankivsk is
seconds.
such a rich and wonderful city, and that just benefits our Arlington citizens and community as well to learn about our sister city and what it has to offer.
Q.
Proceeds from today's event benefit Arlington's sister
Delia on
city
cam
in
next.
Ukraine and World Central Kitchen, which has been providing meals to Ukrainians displaced by the war. Well, you can help us make an impact for the people of Ukraine. 34 locations across Northern Virginia are now accepting new or gently used coats, blankets, socks,
You could get
and
the tight
gloves.
shot.
These items are all going to be shipped for free to Poland and Ukraine. If
Yeah.
you want information on how to donate and where, we've made
Animation
it so
to boxes
easy
for
you.
weather.
Just text IMPACT to the number you see on your screen, 202-895-5599, and we will hit you right back with a link with details.
Animation.
Okay, turning now to our weather forecast. Meteorologist Michaela Lucero is here with us with a look at what tomorrow is shaping up to be. Hey, Michaela.
Delia, one word. Cold. It is going to be so cold heading into tomorrow. We're waking up with temperatures in the 20s, but with the wind chill, it's
His
going
mic's
to be
down.
way
Super.
chillier than that. So, kids
We'll
have
animate
to know
to
about
a
that.
4-second NATVO. Delia will read over the
We
animation.
need the winter coats. I know we kind of thought we could put them away, but bring them right
Hey,
on
just
back
confirming
out.
you are reading over the
We're gonna
animation.
holiday
And yes, you could slide over.
the beginning of Tuesday and Wednesday as well. Low temperatures tonight for most of us in those 28 for DC, 24 there in Manassas, Gaithersburg at 22. Teens expected for the mountains. Now hang on, because check this out. As we head towards the middle part, towards the end part of the week, it is
Just been giving a wrap.
but there is going to be some rain in there, Delia. I'll tell you all about that coming up.
All right, thank you, Michaela. We'll see you soon. Now to a developing story in Northwest DC. Take a look at this video.
Q.
Amazing, right? Well, a car backing up slams into a parked vehicle. That truck then crashes through the front window of a nail salon, narrowly missing some customers that were inside. Thankfully, DC police say no one was hurt.
Packages next.
And it doesn't look like anyone's going to be charged for the wreck, but it certainly left a mess and a lot of confusion. Megan Rivers spoke with neighbors who live above the crash site and heard the moment when the glass shattered.
It started off
Package
with a
runs
driver
minute 30.
easing out of a parking lot along the 1400
We'll come back
block
to a
of
map VO
Wisconsin
followed by
Avenue in
Delia and
Georgetown.
boxes on 2.
In a matter of seconds, the driver crashed a car they were driving into a parked truck, sending it tail first into Casabella Nail Salon. Here's a look at the crash from inside. You can see the debris barely missing.
If it's a Maryland driver, I'm gonna scream.
The team there didn't want to go on camera, but shared this video with us. They say they're all okay, but obviously stunned by what happened. Sam says the sounds from the glass breaking was jarring.
I lived there for almost 29 years.
In your 29 years, have you ever seen anything like it?
Never. I was shocked. I was actually sleeping while I was.
We'll have to get the verified team on that.
Upstairs and owns the building beside the nail salon.
It's just unusual because it's a very narrow street and a very, very crowded.
David also lives above the nail salon and says he felt the building shake.
It was one large crash, but it kind of was like I guess broken into 3 parts. And I immediately looked outside and I saw like glass everywhere, a car like come over the sidewalk.
30 seconds.
Like that.
Casabella's boarded up the windows and door and reopened on Sunday. David says he's hoping more people will stop to help others instead of pulling out their phones to record.
Yeah, honestly, that was my biggest concern because like people talk
15.
about the bystander effect all the time. And I got to see that like 100% firsthand. Like nobody was doing anything. There was one person who called out, like, did anybody call 911? And everybody was just silent.
Reporting in Georgetown, Megan Rivers, WUSA 9.
Map.
God, thank God no one was on that sidewalk there. Well, tonight, we're learning more about a man who was shot and killed inside the mall at Prince George's on Friday night. Prince George's County Police believe the attack against 22-year-old Daquan Dockery was targeted. Investigators say he was shot inside a clothing store at the Hyattsville Mall around 6:30 p.m. Police are offering a $25,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in this case. Also developing tonight, DC Police and U.S. Park Police say a man's body was found in the water off the Key Bridge this morning. Officers were called
yes.
to the Key Bridge and M Street Northwest just after 8 a.m. We're still working to get more information on the investigation, but we can share with you tonight that police are working to contact that person's relatives.
Theo.
Well, for new developments anytime, make sure
Animation
you
to an
download our
OTS
WSB9
next.
app on your phone and check for new posts on our website.
Animation.
Well, turning to NCAA news, March Madness is winding down. The stage for the Final Four is now set. So St. Peter's Cinderella run has come to an end, unfortunately. North Carolina dominated the team by 20 points today. The Tar Heels will go on to face off against their rival Duke on Saturday. Kansas and Villanova, will also go head-to-head next weekend.
On cam next for the tees.
Those games will be played in New Orleans. Now, there are 4 players from the DMV who will be playing in the Final Four. Coming up in sports, our Darren Haynes tell us who's packing their bags to fly to NOLA for the big game.
And break rolls. 2:20 and break.